Okay, just about to go to see the first Purge. See you in a few hours. Fuck. The first Purge. No, not that one. That one. Now before I continue with the review, please stay until the end because I have something very special for you in the end, something that I made. I also going to make a review for Memento this weekend, and I have something special for you. Also, comment down below what you think about the film. The first Purge comes to tell us how this thing, the Purge, came about, how it was created, how the first time seems like, and what was the first reaction of everyone involved in this thing really. How a government let for one night to do literally everything. The first Purge movies are not good, okay? They're not good, but the idea of how this thing came to be, the political process behind make and convey this thing is interesting, is really intriguing. So I came with slight hope to get something that really goes a little deeper, and I was pretty disappointed to see that we got the exact same thing. This is a generic Purge movies without any story, without any real thing to new to bring to the table. But this one is really boring. From the first act, the Purge, this thing, is already in motion. The movie doesn't go deeper to show us the political arguments or the process behind build this idea and make it to reality. It's already in motion. The second act is incredibly boring. Nothing happened. The pacing stops entirely. It's basically people partying in the streets, people roaming in the streets. Nothing happens. The movie stops. And I believe that most of the fans will disappoint to see that there's barely any violence in it, because this is really why they go to see this film. And the violence that is in this film is so over the top and so incredibly unreliable. You don't buy any of these violence incidents. It's really disappointing. There's no real direction behind this film. The camera just float around. They try to make it gritty and realistic, but it just come out as lazy because there's nothing of artistic meaning. There's no style. It's basically just the camera float around the room, hoping to focus on something. It just feels lazy. And every shot, until the last shot of the film, was handled. Now wait a sec. Now I know what you think. Saving Private Ryan, Insidious, good things were shot handled, but this is not that kind of film. This film was shot lazily and without any style of its own. Insidious, Saving Private Ryan, Argo, great film, were shot handled, but this is not the case. Okay? Back to the review. There is a sequence which involves cops in a haze or something, and the CGI blood seems so fake and so unrealistic. You just don't buy it. It just feels cheap, lazy, and really bad. The characters are also very dumb. The main leader, which is, by the way, the best thing in the film. Every time it was on screen, I like him. The main actor has a great potential. He's very charismatic, he has good presence, but his character is really not that interesting. There's nothing behind it. I'm not going to keep talking about this film. The first Purge, get a 3. Don't really spend your money on this film. The only reason it exists is because it's extremely cheap to make and it makes the budget back in the weekend alone. There's no really reason to keep this franchise. It has nothing new to bring to the table, like I said. Guys, have you seen the first Purge? What you thought about the film? Tell me. Comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.